Welcome to Modules Institute of Technology. Today is day 14. We are working on Ansible workshops. Today we are in day 14. Today's topic we are going to discuss about Jinja2 templating and magic variables. Okay, these are the topics we are going to be discussed today. I am moving to the slide. So what first the Jinja templating we are going to be get into Jinja templating language with if else else if and else statement, for loops, break and continue, and then ranges, and then various Jinja filters. We are going to be discuss about all these topics. Okay, in Jinja templating. Before moving that Jinja templating, I like to so Jinja templating were used in various languages like Python, also been used Jinja, even JSON has been used. Okay, templating in Jinja2 and coming to the Ansible uses Jinja2 templating to enable dynamic expression and access the variables. Ansible lot of specialized filters and a test for a templating, and all standard filters test include in Jinja2, where all the standard filters, which are the filters we are looking into, those filters we can include into Jinja2 variables, and then we can testing as well. So all templatings happen on Ansible controller before the task is sent to the execute on the target machine. How the Jinja2 is working architecture. So templating happens. That templating will happen. For example, you have a play. You return declaring some Jinja variable. Okay, you calling some debug model and passing some message. The execution, the execution passes. So generally in Ansible, all the activities will go on happen in remote node. But Jinja templating, when the template happens in the Ansible controller before the task sent and executed on the target machines. So what I mean is, so before sending to the execution, the target machine, it's in controller. Okay, the approaches minimize these approaches will take place package requirement in the target. Minimize your package requirement on your target machine. Jinja2 is the only require on our control node. Jinja2 is the requirement in only on our control node, not on all our remote nodes. So it is also limited amount of data the Ansible passes to the target machine. You cannot pass like a bunch of machines. There is a limitation in while passing the Ansible templating and the controller. Okay, sorry. So passes only the information need when the end the task to the target machine, instead of all the data on controller and processing it on the target. So this is about a little brief about Jinja. So there are other things also with there in using Jinja. We can see for accessing a variable, you declaring a variable. So in debug model, you need to pass some values. There you are using the Jinja tool, Jinja templating, which is it is going to be template about something which actually within the condition you need to be so you need to template a language. Template is a Jinja2 is nothing but a templating language. Within that framework you need to be pass some message or some conditions need to be if else statement. And Jinja2 templating not only accessing the variables, you can you make use of if else if statements as well, and even you can use in your for loops, break and continue, and then the ranges 1 to like even and odd, or 1 2 3 4 numeric. Those values you can make use of Jinja templating. And various Jinja filters are like there are in Ansible, various filters are there. You can make use of Jinja templating, where you can bring together to filter in particular output where Jinja filters will helpful for you. Okay, these are the topics, these are the things we are going to be see in our playbook. Okay, so I like to move on. To hands-on. Okay. Yes, I like to make changes on our appear change. Okay, yeah, this is my Ansible control node. Clear. So first Jinja, I'm gonna be execute. So let me open my Jinja playbook. Let me explain what exactly I have done in this Jinja. So as usual, I have started my playbook with 3 hyphens, and then I given my host details. The task what I have written here. See, Jinja for a range, the reverse stimulated, if the greater than 5, I'm passing a value, then it's gonna be debug. It's a debug module here. I'm going to pass some value message. The Ansible Jinja2 for a range reversed in a stimulated while greater than 5. Okay, here the entry range. So for an entry range 10, 0 or -1, sorry, -1 hyphen modulus. Okay, so here I am framing that within this range. Then if entry is equal to 5, then and if the entry, so this how we are going to be write the modulus entry. The modulus entry, this Jinja entry gonna be validate which are the entries are we have made. Okay, n for end modulus n we have written the. So basically what here we are trying to achieve, what the in debug module, what is the message we have passed. So just I have passed the stimulating while greater than 5. Just we are manipulating the variables and then passing the variables and accessing the variables. So these basically we are going to be do it in this playbook. Okay, so where I'm going to be write this playbook, I'm going to write the playbook in my server host. What is the task I have be defined? Ansible Jinja2 for see this now in this playbook I'm going to be discuss about the ranges on Jinja2. So how the range is going to be work. So here I am clearly mentioned Ansible Jinja2 for a range. So Ansible, the message what it going to be give, the Ansible Jinja2 for a range reverse stimulate while greater than 5. When it will be reversing the stimulate while greater than 5. So for entry in a range 10 or 0 or -1 modulus, if entry is 5, okay, then which one is going to be executed? And if more than that, what should be done? Okay, if not, if behind, so greater than while the stimulate while it's greater than 5, then make an entry and then you execute this pass this message and end for it. Okay, this how it's going to be work. So let me execute this script, this playbook. Ansible playbook Jinja _ playbook.ml. Okay, just I'm executing this playbook. So let us see what the see. So Jinja2 is stimulated 5. So -1 9 8 7 5 4 3 2 number 1. Okay, so you can see here that the range in the reverse order stimulated by from 10 to 1. Okay, how this condition has been came out, let us see. So the values has been stimulated. Let us open back our playbook. So here see accessing the variable stimulate while reverse stimulating while greater than 5. Yes, the entry which I have made by 10 till -1. Okay, so it's going to be stimulate. So when it's going to be stimulate, I'm enter a range, I'm entering into 10. I given the value as a 10, so it's reverse, it's stimulating. Let's again validate the output. I don't know, something got my screen got stuck. Okay, in Ansible -playbook _play. Oh, AML. Okay, so I'm expecting the same output. Okay, so you can see here, I'll make it a little bigger. Yeah, so it start from, so the range is met greater than 5, the value has been, so till the numeric the reverse has been it printed till n1. So this how we are going to make an variable with Jinja2. Okay, again I like to open this and show it to you. So if you want reverse order, then other orders, you can make use of this Jinja2. In Jinja2 you can, so using this debug module, we are within the quotes bracket, we can make use of another some passing some message, and you can get some facts and both are satisfied, then you can pass some message. That is also possible in Jinja2. I like to move to example 2. Preview. Jinja2. I'm moving to the second example. Okay, so here what I did, so if user ID is 0, then this is the manage node. I'm manipulating something. So here instead of here, you can, I'm recommending you to use Ansible _distribution or Ansible host name, so that you will get the better understanding the results. Okay, so let me execute this script. I'll execute the script and show the output, and I'll come back to this Ansible fun playbook Jinja2 playbook. Okay, so my play is getting executed. Oh, there was some error. Let me see where was the error. So the fatal error, the message templating unexpected in Jinja looking the following. So there is a tax else if I got some end if. So here I got some error. Let me see what was the error. Okay. The host name I have given, the indentation is correct. Okay, the task I have defined Ansible Jinja if. Okay, so I pass the message. So what exactly the error it shows? The if, where the if. Okay. So you can notice here I have missed out. I given an extra space. So that is the reason it giving an error to me. Let me reduce this spacing. Okay. See, this is how you can find while getting an error. You can make out, see exactly it's pointing if else, or and if there was an error, some indentation error. So that is the reason it thrown an error. Okay, so let me execute now. Here. Ansible Python playbook. Okay, let me execute what the output it's throwing. Okay, yes, so some changes was happened. So Jinja2 if statement is equal to, so nothing was I have pop up. If I can, I'll go back to the script and show you. Here if you I'm suggesting here, if you give Ansible underscore host name, because my fact has some, my distribution have run some module, so it's not showing. So here I'm suggesting give a Ansible host name, where I give your host name, then it'll include a message that this is a manage, like this is your host name. Okay, and then what the message it's gonna be give. So that's how you can fetch some fetch some information in your remote node. Okay, this is like for example, you can give here as a host name instead of user ID. You give a host name, then it gives a, this is the managed node. So instead of here the replacement, instead of here managed node, it'll give you your host name. The remote host name is whatever the text you want to be displayed, going to be display here. Clear? So how we are declared the task, the Jinja, Ansible Jinja. If okay, if it is an any Ansible Jinja, then I used a debug module to pass some message. Okay, if passing some message hyphen, so this is the message if statement. Okay, if now the user ID, the user is GID, if here also you have to use Ansible underscore host name is some, like you give the host name here, then include a message with hyphen hash, and then it will give you a message saying that this is the host name. For example, you have you have set it as a remote node, then it will be what the output you can expect. This is an remote host is, it include the message. Okay, let me again run the playbook and I'll give you a tentative. Just let me run this. So if I would have given some Ansible distribution, then here it will be passing the statement, the message which is going to be passed. Okay, clear? Into the example 3, AI Jinja3 underscore. So here I have given the task the same, the first example what we have seen. So here if reverse versa, if it is continued when I have make an odd number entry, the ranges will reverse when the hard entry will be there. Else the even entry it has to skip. So if when it is when the entry is odd, continue, else end the get out of this loop. Okay, if loop sorry, and if any entry, so still the condition satisfied, it gonna be give an entry. Okay, then once it's done, the loop is over, then it's end. Let us run this script and validate. Ansible a book, sorry, 3. Gathering the facts. So I have executed. Yes, there was an error in my playbook, which the templating error that encountered unknown tag, which is the continue. Okay, let us see. There is a tag which I have passed, continue tag. let us enter in range as in 9. Oh, okay, now Ansible -play Jinja. Okay, so I have changed it to the still there is an error encoding where and else if else the looking the step the tags which has been missing. Try now. Yes. Yeah, still okay, which is not continuing here. Oh, there is okay, I'll get back example with some other day, so I don't want to waste your time. Clear? I'm moving to example 4, Jinja 4. So here I have just templating this templating I have done here in Ansible. Okay, the hosts is equal to all the just name templating. What I'm templating in source template dot J2, the destination where I'm storing Ansible /temp /Ansible host name and /template dot out. Okay, the trim the black is true. Yes. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a template here in the source location of template.j2. Okay, where is the destination location under /temp underscore template.out where the destination gonna be saved, and then trimming the blocks. Okay, let us execute and try what the output is going to be give as. Playbook Jinja4 okay. Oof, there is an error. There is no file found in the remote location. Okay, so if earlier it has to be what, so what are the searches? So under /etc Ansible template.jinja2 is not available. So once we create those files in the remote option, the source option which is not has been executed. Okay, clear? We have to make that. So I'm showing keep on showing the error because how the errors are generating, the error messages how generating, how to figure out this. So you can go through this, where has been changed false because the change was not happened. See, it gathering the facts. My play is executing inside some that source file and then destination file was not properly matching. Okay, that path which has been is the controller, as I said earlier. So Jinja is going to be execute on our Ansible controller. Okay, this module expert in the file exists on the remote _ src option. This is also you try to work on it, and else I'll give a next video. I'll give an example for this as well. Okay, clear? Okay. So I'll move on to next magic variables. Okay, so what is the magic variables? Magic variables is a technique and tricks where for accessing the variables. Okay, and some passing some values, the temporary storage where you can make an remote host or where the uncovering variables, the magic variables through use of the Ansible playbook. When you're writing a playbook using magic variables, so you can access the variables. Actually, you stored something. For example, we have discussed about MOTD message. There, the source file, actually we are passing the content. In content we are passing the message, but actually we are getting the output while executing. Okay, when the changes was happened. So those examples you can relate with magic variables. Magic variables is a technique to access uncovered variable and then magic variables through the use of Ansible playbook. Okay, clear? And again, I like to give a sample of I'll give you a sample of, we'll compare loop playbooks as well. I like to give one loop. So we have tried the Jinja, how the message has been passing. For playbook. Looping playbook. Okay, see here in this looping variable I have configured the configure MOTT message for the day, and then you can see in the task the copy module, the content which has been welcome to the Ansible machine. Okay, where which machine? So Ansible machine. Here you can more specify your Ansible host, and then you declare the host name here. Which are the host name you need to change. Then else you can declare your group name as well. So after, as soon as login, so you can make use of this passing this message to our nodes. So here also you can see here in some Jinja within the curly we have make use of R. So which so we are make use of this variable into templating into the Jinja. So here we have made use of in loops as well. The Jinja variable made use. So we have executed this. Let me execute this script. Hyphen playbook looping ML. Okay, so which has been executed. So see now in the runtime it's configuring. Runtime the message has been configuring. Let us take a remote of my SSH of my remote machine. Right, 1.1.5. See here you can see Ansible rocks. Okay, where we see I'm showing again open the playbook. So I'll execute. I'm in the remote node. Here our Jinja is working. So here declare this is within the curly braces. Our Jinja templating has done. Okay, same way you can make. So this how you are accessing. We're discussing about the accessing the right. So this is how we're using Jinja. We are accessing the variables and passing some values or configuring some messages based on our copy module. You can give the proper source and destination. You can make use of this. Okay, I'll move to show you one more example where related in the Jinja templating. Loop 2. Let us see what I have been done. See, same message we have declared in the Jinja in a different manner. When we used variables items as well, the passing the values. Okay, here the items as well, but in using to pass and get the display message which we have been used in Jinja templating. This is the Jinja templating. in looping concepts as well. Okay. So I'll move on another example. Vi loop 3. Yes. So same loop 3, the same message configuration. Okay. So and I like to ignore for a few operating systems. Okay. So here also see it has to be display in a particular OS. Okay, within the items. So I like to pass some groups in CentOS and Ubuntu, which actually has. So here also we in templating what we have done before earlier, we have declared Ansible host. Okay, architectures are we have declared here directly in this example. I have declared in this Jinja templating directly. I'm recalling my host name. Okay, so execute Ansible -playbook loop 3. Okay, it's supposed to ignore Ubuntu and CentOS. Yeah, it got ignored. These are related that Jinja templating is useful in playbooks as well as. Okay, clear? We are again move to our. Okay, we'll move to just a quick summary for the day. So we have seen what is Jinja within the condition loops, and then within the ranges we have seen. So within the filter we have executed a playbook. These topics are covered today. So Jinja is in general term, Jinja is used to access and variables within it. You can create a template using Jinja2. You can create a template as well. Where has been we can implement in Jinja2 templating in various places, like if you configure a small message, then because it execute in the runtime on your controller. So we have seen that MOTT message, how the templating in the language has been done, and then we seen the if-else statement, how the messages has been if the even number how the reverse versa it's working in loops, how the Jinja templating is working. We have seen in playbook, and then break and continue. We are seeing how the break and continue has been executed. We have given those ranges like in the reverse versa only we have given within that range. Within the same play I have written -10 to -1. So within the range how it works, and then last playbook in the loop playbook I have seen within the Jinja we are declaring an item, how with the filter and giving an output. So these that are discussed today. This is all about summary. I'll quickly again recall the summary of the day. We have discussed today two topics. One is Jinja templating. Another one is magic variable. In Jinja templating, we have seen the templating languages, how we have declaring and how we are creating a template, and how we are utilized that Jinja2 in if-else statement, how we are utilizing in a for loop, and within the ranges Jinja2 filters, how we are filtering in this particular output. Okay, this all together we have discussed today. Okay, if you have any doubts, please post on our comment box. We are happy to reply on the same. Okay, please do like, share and subscribe, which is encourage me to do more videos. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the day. Thank you. Thanks for the day.